from a Jewish background, and in the interview that we were looking at this morning, this COVID-19 Exposed, and if you look at his webpage, let me get you the link for that.
He's also made a book called Forming the Formless, The Language of Energy. Oh boy.
Yes, yeah, and this is very much, you hear them sort of couching language that sounds very much like Chabad Lubavitch and Tikkun Olam and Healing the World. And like I say, the YouTube channel is, like I say, the website's not that old. 20, the copyright is on 2020, and the YouTube channel is, I want to say 2 weeks. Let me just go to the home page. But
so we got the birth of the Griff.
Yes. Yes, very much.
Combining all of it together, you got New Ageism, human potential, you got QAnon, and you got and you have kind of, SARS-CoV-2 doesn't exist. You put all those together, like you got all the hits, just putting them in one place.
Yes, and again, they've had to sort of change the track a little bit. So, 10 months ago they were able to sort of point to terrain theory, and there wasn't enough data around, and I think the cases were low enough and sparse enough across the world, yet it still had news, still filling the news. People could see that stuff was going on, and waves were hitting at the end of the spring, right, that people could see, something's going on. And that's where Kaufman sort of came from, and he again had this nothing channel, 20,000 subscribers. I don't know if you could buy blocks of bots or something to make it look like your subscription. You can? Okay.
I call it QAnon. I call it the QAnon bump. We have astronomically high numbers of views the moment QAnon, and you talk about it in a positive light, utters out of your mouth.
Oh, really?
And I've shown members as soon as they, if you look at their old content, if you look at my old content, most people have watched a lot of it. It's maintained steady with the rest of my content, with the same numbers. But when you go look at people who covered other things like Amazing Polly, for example, who covered narcissism, then covered Trump, and then covered Q, when you look back at her videos, you can see that as soon as she's covered Q, it's like a rocket, straight up.
Well, in that case, John, this stream should be titled "The Amazing Powers of Q," the divining the future and trusting the plan.
If you want money, I call it, if you want clicks, should you go QAnon? It's ridiculous, but I guess we're getting it all together one with this Jason Sherman guy. It looks like it appears that would be the case.
Yeah, and like I say, people put that in my Discord. I want to say not yesterday, the day before. It was the end of the stream, and just as I was sort of settling down for the night, I put it on, and I was like, oh dang, this is worse than Andrew Kaufman, because there's this Andrew Kaufman-esque beginning of viruses are inert, that they can't do anything. You have a virome and a biome in your body, and you have these agents interacting with you all the time, etc. And SARS-CoV-2, or the panic that's being induced right now, shouldn't be it's being amplified in the way. Also, they're trying to argue a pandemic response, I guess, and but the problem is that all the data has come out now about the Wuhan Institute, the people that have, so NIH, and giving funding through NIH and Health and Human Services. So, and the problem is that there are people that have suffered, and he's based in New York, the pediatrician that he was talking to. So again, it's not someone who's expert in virology or virus diseases. That interview, this half